Well, U.S. President Donald Trump on Sunday said no more Venezuelan oil or money will go to Cuba and suggested the island should strike a deal with Washington, ramping up pressure on the long-time U.S. nemesis and provoking defiant words from the island's leadership. Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel rejected Trump's threat on social media, suggesting the U.S. had no moral authority to force a deal on Cuba. Here's more. U.S. President Donald Trump said on Sunday his administration was working well with Venezuela's interim leader, Delcy Rodriguez, and that he would be open to a meeting with her. He added that the United States now has de facto control of Venezuela. He replied in affirmative when asked if he planned to meet with Rodriguez.
Venezuela is really working out well. We're working along really well with the leadership, and we'll see how it all works out. At some point I'll meet, yeah. Been very good. Look, she asked us, can we take 50 million barrels of oil? And I said, yes, we can. It's $4.2 billion. And it's on its way right now to the United States.
Rodriguez, too, has indicated willingness to work with the United States, saying she's open to cooperate on Trump's demands for access to Venezuelan oil. The Venezuelan government began to release prisoners jailed under Maduro, saying a large number would be released, but rights groups and the opposition say only about 20 have walked free so far, including several prominent opposition figures. Rights groups estimate there are 800 to 1,200 political prisoners currently being held in Venezuela. Trump on Sunday urged Cuban leaders to make a deal or face unspecified consequences, warning that the flow of Venezuelan oil and money to Havana would stop now that Maduro has gone. The social media post drew an angry retort from Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel. U.S. military personnel and equipment were visible at port facilities in Ponce on Sunday, more than a week after Washington's military operation against Venezuela. The continued presence underscores an ongoing U.S. military footprint in Puerto Rico following the January 3rd attack on Caracas, after which Washington tightened its blockade of sanctioned vessels off Venezuela's coast. Anamika Pandey's report, DD India.